mag-ipon ng pangmatagalan. Anong direksyon ang tatahakin mo? Magsasayang ka pa ba ng oras o panahon? Kailan ka kikilos? Palilipasin mo bang muli ang napakabilis na takbo ng oras? Nasa kamay mo ang desisyon. At posibleng ang tamang oras para makapagsimula ay oras na tumatakbo na ngayon.
Okay, good evening everyone. Good evening po sa lahat po sa atin na nasa Pilipinas at good day sa mga nasa ibang time zone po since may mga attendees din tayo na nasa Middle East at sa iba pa pong sulok ng mundo. And remind lang po ako sa names po natin if we can rename it to our name, and if you could put the name of your friend there who invited you in this class so that ma-follow up kayo mamaya regarding the raffle po sa ating 30 by 30 campaign. So you can follow this format. Meron po tayong name at saka kung sino po yung nag-invite. And if member na po kayo, pwede po yung name nyo at saka yung location nyo po. Okay? Sige, mag-umpisa na po tayo kasi 9:03 na po, no? Sige. Before tayo mag-start, mag-pray muna tayo. So for the Catholics, you can have the sign of the cross. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Today, I ask you to bless me so that I may become a blessing. Lord, I commit myself to enrich others, but because I cannot give what I do not have, I commit myself to become rich. I commit myself to serve you and to serve the poor with my wealth. Today, I open myself to the abundance of your universe. Use me as your channel of love. Give me the ability to create wealth that will bless the world. Increase my financial wisdom and expand my territories. I place my life in your hands. Amen. Okay, good evening. So you are all here tonight for a book study po. So your friend or your family has invited you here for us to have a book study, where the content of the book study is in this book. The name of the book is The Secret is Saving and Building Your Future. Become your own financial educator. So hindi natin madidiscuss lahat ngayon kasi marami po ito, but we will be tackling the most important concepts and strategies, and saka na rin yung mga strategies and ways or the action plan that we can do after this class so that meron naman tayong magawa aside sa knowledge na malalaman natin ngayon. So this is free po, and this book has helped thousands of Filipinos already na makawala sa utang, na makapag-ipon ng sakto at marami, at makapag-increase ng cash flow at marami pa pong iba. Okay, may chat po tayo dito. Let me check lang po. Alright, thank you. Sige, so pakilala ko muna po sarili ko. Yung pangalan ko po is Maria Shurina Advincula. Nakikita po ninyo sa screen nyo. And I'm a homemaker, a mom of two. I think this is my primary role in life naman ngayon, because I have 2 kids and I work at home and I do IMG at the same time. Passionately at the same time. And I am an AFP of the Registered Financial Planner of the Philippines. I'm an advocate and trainer of IMG since 2016, an executive marketing director, Green Jacket trainer, certified life insurance underwriter, and an investor and entrepreneur. Sige, umpisa na po tayo. So, who is IMG ba? Which is called International Marketing Group. Marami sa atin nagtataka, ba't ba ako, yung kaibigan kong ito, keeps on encouraging me, keeps on bugging me to attend classes, keeps on, encouraging me to join IMG, to enroll in IMG. So ito kami, we are a community of savers and investors. We are an organization. Legally, we are registered sa SEC and IC as a financial brokerage, but the main product of IMG is financial education with a membership platform. So, ito so ang galing kasi 'di ba maraming mga organizations all around the world, all around the Philippines. We have Rotary, yung mga religious institutions, Toastmaster, we are familiar with them, but most of them caters to, dole out only one-time help and charities to. What we do in IMG is financial education. Di ba may kasabihan tayo na give a man a fish and he lives for a day, and but teach him how to fish and he lives for a lifetime. So yun yung ganyan, yan yung financial education kasi once umangat yung financial IQ natin, we can make better financial decisions. Kasi every day, 'di ba, we make financial decisions paglabas ng bahay, 'di ba? Kakain tayo, financial decision. Lalabas tayo, magko-commute ba or gagamitan yung sasakyan? It's a financial decision, 'di ba? Marami. Every day we make financial decisions. That's why it's better if we are guided in making financial decisions. And of course, better execution and best deals kung member tayo ng IMG because we are partnered with the best companies in the Philippines. And I really appreciate this part kasi nakita ko talaga kung gaano nabigyan yung value, yung hard-earned money ko because of these deals ng IMG. Okay? I hope that's clear po, And who are with us in this campaign? Sila lang naman po, So together with us in this campaign, we have here in the middle, Miss Karina Sanchez, and she's holding the book. Why is she holding the book, Yung mismong book ng IMG. Kasi siya din mismo nag-advocate na ang mga tao makawala sa utang. Kasi she herself experienced na nalubog sa utang. She shared last time na when mga early 2000, at the peak of her career, she looked good in TV, kasi, di ba, very successful siya na newscaster, TV anchor, but yun pala, lubog na daw siya sa utang. But because of IMG, natulungan siya na maayos yung finances niya. Kaya she's one of our ambassadors right now. We also have here Tito Boya Bunda. Tito Boya Bunda is advocating naman yung tamang pamamaraan ng pag-iipon and of course yung importance ng life insurance. Kasi dati hindi talaga siya believer ng life insurance. Ngayon, he is a strong believer na of life insurance. Okay, and we have here Brother Bo Sanchez along with our mentors, Sir Joanne, Sir Bart, and Sir Noel. So si Brother Bo naman, we know him, He's a famous preacher, a Catholic preacher, a famous missionary. Grabe siya. I learned na yung sa income niya, 90% he gives away. He gives it to missionaries, he gives it to charities, and he lives on 10% lang of his income. So amazing, Kasi sabi pa niya, yung purpose ng wealth daw talaga is to share it to others. So ang galing. So madami siyang natutunan sa IMG na about wealth, and that's why he is able to bless many Filipinos, many families right now. Okay, so proceed po tayo. My chat. Welcome po, Ma'am Isabel. So congratulations for being part of our campaign. So being in this class includes you already in our count to achieve 30 million financially educated families by 2030. It's a very bold campaign of IMG, Imagine nyo, 30 million. And that's 10 years ahead. So ganyan ka-visionary si IMG. And if you would look at that 30 million, konti nga lang kasi ilan yung population natin, 100,000 plus. But if this 30 million would also help, would also share to other Filipinos, then 10 years from now, then definitely yung kalagayan nating mga Pilipino is ma-alleviate from poverty talaga. Marami tayong mga accounts na sinasabi kahit priests, doctors, lawyers na what we really need is financial education, kaya tayo naghihirap. So go back to or get in touch with your inviter, your friend na nag-invite sa'yo dito, and ask him or remind him kung hindi kayo ma-remind to have you registered in our campaign. That also entitles you for a raffle for an iPad. Ano ito? Kasi every convention, we have a raffle for the campaigners and also to those that they have campaigned for. So sana po manalo po kayo, no? Baka isa sa nandito sa class is manalo ng iPad. So congrats in advance. So tingnan nyo yung ating count. I extracted this count earlier this evening. Ito yung count sa website natin ng ating na-campaign na. Imagine that's 1.9 million already and you are being counted now to this. So this will move the counter here after this class. Okay, so congratulations again. And so let us start now to our financial concepts. And yeah, sabi pa ni Brother Bo Sanchez, no, sa forward ng libro, sabi niya, friend, this book is your ticket to upgrading your financial life. Read it, devour it, and share it with people who need a financial revolution in their life. And it may not be just us, but other people who need this. No? So if you think that after this class, you have learned a lot, please pay it forward to others. Kasi yan yung nangyari sa akin eh. Yung friend ko, nalaman itong sa IMG and then nag-share siya sa akin. And after that, my life has really changed after ako nasali sa IMG at nalaman yung mga tinuturo nilang mga concepts. Okay? Alright. Sige, let's proceed. And sabi dito, when it comes to securing and saving their future, many good people fail. Smart people fail. Hardworking people fail. Young people fail. Old people fail. Doctors, teachers, engineers. Many end up retiring without enough savings. These people don't set out to fail. They do because they fail to plan and manage their personal finances. They lack financial education. So, hindi guarantee na kung mabait tayo, magiging masagana na yung buhay natin or magiging wealthy tayo because we know a lot of wealthy people naman na mababait pero bakit marami ding mga mababait na mahihirap, so hindi siya guarantee na, of course, kung mabait ka, magiging wealthy ka. Hindi rin guarantee na hardworking ka, kahit anong overtime mo, na magiging wealthy ka, na kahit gaano ka successful academically or professionally, kasi we know a lot of people that who were very, very productive, very okay when they were still working, and after they retire, they are part of the statistics ng Pilipinas na, mga seniors na umaasa sa, sa family nila, because hindi sapat yung naipon for retirement. So let us not be part of this statistics, all right? And of course, the young generation, because if they are not aware of financial education, so malaki yung earning potential ngayon so marami ang masasayang na pera. And who else, kahit mga self-employed like businessmen, mga doctors, engineers na they don't, it's not a guarantee na magiging successful tayo. We have a lot of members na bankers, mga doctors, engineers, kahit mga successful na sila, they admit that they fail. Kasi hanggang ngayon, kahit gaano pa katagal silang nagtrabaho, wala pa rin silang sapat na ipon, bagkus madaming mga loans or utang. Okay? So we are trying to solve that here in IMG. Okay? So sabi dito sa libro, we can control our future. It's in our hands. It's not in the hands of our employer, of the government. It's not in the hands of your broker or your banker. So, nasa kamay po natin. Kasi every day, tayo naman yung gumagawa ng financial decisions. Every payday tayo ang nagbabudget. So, yung kailangan lang natin is we should be better equipped with financial concepts na tumaas yung financial IQ natin para we can make better decisions, sound financial decisions, and less financial mistakes. Okay? Kasi ganyan ako dati. Ang dami kong mga wrong na decisions, no? Like getting an insurance na very expensive pala bago ako nag-join sa IMG. And spender talaga ako dati, although I don't get into debt, but yung paycheck to paycheck, tapos pagdating ng 15-30, maliit na lang, labi na budget mo na lang yung yung natitira sa'yo. Ganyan ako dati kasi nga wala akong alam sa mga ganito, but ngayon totally different na, and I owe it all to IMG. All right, so we can be our own financial educator. Right now, most of us here are active income earners, meaning nagtatrabaho tayo. We are the money machine of the family. We are the breadwinner. So we have work. But our goal is while we are working, we should be saving money so that by the time na gusto na nating magretiro, kahit anong ano pa man, kahit anong age pa tayo is makakapagretiro tayo kasi pagod na tayo. Pero kasi meron na tayong sapat na ipon that is working for us. Okay, so yan po yung goal natin dito, na matuto tayo on the right way of saving money. Okay? And punta na tayo sa mga financial concepts natin that we need to learn and understand. So, meron tayong tatlong financial concepts na i-share natin dito. These are just very basic na discussion kasi marami pa tayong in-depth na mga discussion dito. Nasa portal po natin if IMG member tayo, at marami pa pong videos na galing po sa other mentors. Okay? And number one, ano po yung first financial concept? So, number one is the X-curve concept. So, ano ba to? Hindi to yung ex na iniwan ka at sinaktan, but ghost, ito yung ex na pinaka-importante sa buhay natin. Masasabi ko ito. So, makikita natin dito, merong dalawang linya, isa paakyat. The green line, we call it the law of increasing wealth, or the money line. And we have the red line, which is the law on decreasing responsibility, or the red line dito, no? Or the responsibility line. So, X siya, kaya siyang tinawag na X-curve. And then sa baba, meron tayong nakikitang timeline from younger years up to the older years natin. So ano ba yung sinasabi dito? So as we tread through life, ganito, na habang nagtatrabaho tayo, ganito dapat yung itsura ng ating curve sa buhay. So dapat yung money line natin, bata pa tayo from maliit, kasi kung bata pa tayo at bago pa nagtrabaho, bago pa nagsimula ng pamilya, di ba, talaga namang konti pa yung ipon natin kasi malaki pa yung responsibilidad natin. Meron tayong pamilya na pakakainin, or mga batang pag-aralin, or nagbabayad tayo ng bahay, or nagsusuporta tayo sa family natin, at marami pang iba. Mataas yung responsibilidad, maiksi pa yung ipon. So dapat habang tumatagal yung ipon natin, umaakyat, umaakyat, umaakyat hanggang sa magretiro tayo. Kasi definitely dito, habang umaakyat yung money line natin, habang dumadami yung ipon natin, yung responsibility line natin bumababa. Kasi dito, gagraduate na yung mga anak natin, right? Hindi na nila kailangan ng suporta, magtatrabaho na din sila, alright? And they would be financially independent na. So, kailangan dito, malaki na yung ipon mo para hindi ka naaasa sa mga anak mo, right? Dito, living on interest ka na, kagaya ng kanina yung passive income na sinasabi. So, yun yung goal natin, na pataasin yung money line, pababa yung responsibility line natin. But may mga scenarios na pwedeng mangyari while we tread through life. So what if, eto dito na, what if I die too soon? And meron pa akong pamilya na binubuhay. So nakikita natin dito na with that problem, we have a solution, which is life insurance. So yan po yung sinesolve ng life insurance, which is to as an income replacement. So yung mga anak mo makakapagpatuloy ng pag-aaral, yung makakakain sila sa araw-araw, or makakapag-continue sila ng lifestyle nila. Okay? So meron din tayo dito, what if naman i-grant tayo ni Lord ng mahabang buhay? May lahi tayo na mahaba ang buhay. What if we live, diba, usually retirement 60, and then we live up to 80, 90, up to 100, no? So that means another 20 to 40 years na mabubuhay tayo without a job. So, yan yung purpose ng investments. Dapat meron tayong mga na-impok na pera na tumutubo na lang, passive income, that will make us live. And kasi, di ba, we need to discuss this kasi kung titingnan natin yung society ngayon, most retirees outlive their retirement. Buhay pa sila pero wala ng pera. No? And kung titingnan natin, yung pinakamalaking gastos na andito, Kung magkakasakit tayo, tapos kung, di ba, mabubuhay pa naman tayo, kakain tayo ng 3 beses sa isang araw. So, dapat hindi tayo part ng statistics where we outlive our retirement. Dapat pag-retire natin, talagang retiro. Yung travel na lang ng travel, and we can spend for our grandkids because we have saved money. Okay? And it doesn't have to be grand, no, na magsimula tayo ng malaki. Paunti-unti, kasi may tinatawag tayong compounding interest na ating tatalakayan later, lalaki din yan, magiging millions din yan. Ano? So, okay, let's proceed to that. Ano ba yun? Bakit ba lalaki? So, may tinatawag tayong pangalawang concept, which is the rule of 72 or the compounding interest. Rule of 72 or the power of compounding interest. What is this? Ano? So, hindi ko to nalaman until IMG. Not sa school, not sa work. I was working until 30 years old because I joined IMG when I was already 30. And dito ko lang talaga, ito yung concept na naka-strike sa akin, no, after this class. Grabe, parang tanong ko talaga sa sarili ko, ano bang ginawa ko sa pera ko for the past 10 years, So, and I was a working student when I was younger, so wala man lang akong naimpok, na hanggang ngayon andito pa. Ilang taon na akong nagtatrabaho, pero wala pang solid na impok, So, yun talaga. So, kilala naman po natin siguro si Albert Einstein, And sabi ni Albert Einstein, the rule of 72 or the power of compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Di ba merong 7 wonders, yung Tower of Babylon, and marami sila. But nasabi talaga ni Albert Einstein na ito yung 8th wonder of the world. Bakit kaya So, may formula tayo dito na malalaman natin in a bit. So, meron tayong formula which is we have a constant number of 72 divided by the ROI or the rate of interest is equals to the number of years it will take for your money to double. Kailan dodoble ang pera mo? So, yan yung tanong mo. Yung sagot dyan is 72 divided by the interest rate. So, it can either be sa investments mo, or sa loans mo, or sa utang mo. So, double-edged sword siya. Sabi ni Albert Einstein, compounding interest, he who understands it, earns it, meaning nag-invest ka, and he who doesn't pays for it, meaning nag-uutang ka or loan kasi it's pulling you down, di ba? Hinihila ka pababa. Yung interest mo, inaangat ka pataas. So, dapat yung goal natin is ma-eliminate talaga yung mga utang para ma-maximize natin yung growth ng investments natin kung gusto natin mag-invest. Okay? So, what if we know of an investment vehicle that can give us these, 4%? Kasi ano ba yung alam natin, kadalasang alam natin, tayo, kung sino yung may mga ipon dito, saan po ba natin nilalagay yung ipon natin? Maliban sa kung may alam na kayo dito sa 4%, 8%, 12%, you can feel free to chat po kung saan po kayo naglalagay ng pera nyo. Sample, yung ipon nyo po ngayon para sa college fund ng anak nyo or para sa retirement nyo. Saan? Sa bangko. Good. Sa bank. Okay, bank din po si Dayan, si Mary Jane sa bank. May iba po ba dito yung tinatago sa cabinet? May iba po na they don't trust the banks. Instead, they keep it sa cabinet or sa ilalim ng kama, ganun. But yeah, most of us sa bank talaga, imagine yung para sa college fund ng anak natin. So ganyan din ako dati. Bank talaga ako, but I learned, and I didn't realize this kasi I didn't know na dati, saving is in the bank is good. Yung panahon nila lola natin, kasi lola, nanay siguro, yung interest rate dati sa bank is 10%. 10%, 15%. So, mas malaki siya kesa sa inflation rate. So, definitely, if you put money sa bank dati, malaki talaga yung tubo niya. Hindi ka lugi kahit may tax pa man. Pero ngayon, kung titingnan nyo yung statement of account nyo sa bank, magkano ba yung interest rate? May makapagsasagot po ba kung magkano yung interest rate ng savings natin sa bank ngayon? 1%? Thank you, Mary Jane. Saang bank po ba yung 1%? 1%, sabi ni Giselle. Okay, so we can say it's 1%, no? But what I know is the banks, almost all of the banks that we know right now, they give, yun, si Mr. Rich, no? 0.05, that's true. And point 10, point 25, so below 1%. And sabi pa nga, there will come a time na pag maglalagay tayo ng pera sa bangko, tayo pa yung magbabayad. Nangyayari na po ito sa Canada, sa Japan, no? Hindi yung tayo yung bibigyan ng pera ng bangko kasi we're using their service. So ngayon, lumiliit siya ng lumiliit. So imagine nyo yun, dati, 10%, bumaba to less than 1%. So if we compute that, 72, sabihin na lang natin 1%. Ano na yan ha? Graceful na yan kasi alam natin na less than 1% talaga, no? Lahat ng bangko natin ngayon available except sa mga digital banks like CIMB and ING, the new ones right now, they give 3%, and that's really good. You can park your emergency funds there. But maganda yun sa mga techie-techie, pero sa atin na mga traditional, marami pang mga traditional kasi sa Pilipino eh. Minsan lang nag-explore ng mga digital na banks. So, kadalasan less than 1%, pero sabihin na lang natin na 1%, ano? So, gamitin natin yung rule of 72. So, 72 divided by 1 is equals to 72 years it will take for your money to double. So, for example, I have 10,000 right now and ilagay ko siya sa bangko and bibigyan ako ng 1% na interest. And sabihin natin right now, I'm 34 years old. I'm 34, so kailan dodoble yung pera? 96 na yata ako niyan. Magkano? Or 86? 96. 86. 'Di ba? Buhay pa ba ako noon? Yung 10,000 ko magiging 20,000. Makakapag-intay ba tayo ng ganun? So hindi matagal. Kaya dapat malaman natin yung ibang mga vehicles. Yung bank is good for emergency funds but not for our long-term goals like retirement, saving for college fund of kids, other dreams na long-term. So sample, we know of an investment vehicles that give 4%. Ito mga legal ito. So 72 divided by 4 is equals to 18. So mas mabuti, buhay pa ako nito. So money doubles every 18 years. So bigyan lang natin dito ng example na si Juan, 20 years old, and meron siyang 100,000. But mind you guys, yung ating investment sa stocks, sa mutual funds is as low as 1,000 pesos. Talagang kahit sino pwede nang makapag-invest. So for example, I have 100,000. So after 18 years, I have 200,000 already. And another 18 years, yung 200,000 ko dumoble, naging 400,000. This is without doing anything, and that's because I put it in an investment vehicle that gives me 4%. So 18 years lang, nagko-compound siya. So sabihin ko, mag-retire ako ng 56, meron akong 400,000, 100,000 lang nilagay ko. Okay? And what if we know of an investment vehicle that can give 8%? So 72 divided by 8 is equals to 9. Money doubles every 9 years. So much better, mas mabilis. So example again, I'm 20 and I have 100,000, so same figure. So after 9 years, 200. So on and so forth. Pag 56 ko, age is the same here. Meron na akong 1.6 million. Ang laki ng difference, 1.2. Same yung amount, same yung age, just because I put it in an investment vehicle that gives 8%. And guys, this is happening. Maraming may mga alam nito. And ito yung mga sinasabi pa, sikreto ng mga mayayaman. And of course, we have here the 12%. Ito yung average na in example natin na highest, but it can go higher than this talaga. So 72 divided by 12 is equals to 6. So mas maiksi, di ba? So happy tayo niyan. So I'm 20 again and I have 100,000. So after 6 years, 200. After another 6 years, 32 pa ako, naging 400, and so on and so forth, naging 6.4 million. Galing 100,000 lang nilagay ko. Just because I saved early and I saved it in an investment vehicle that can give me 12%. So naging 6.4 na yung pera ko. So ito yung power ng financial knowledge. So makikita natin, substantial yung difference. Dito sa 8%, 4 times. And dito naman sa 12%, 16 times. Okay, so tanong, saan ba yung pera natin ngayon. Meron bang naglalagay na sa mga ganitong investment vehicle? Yung mga members dito, sure ako, nag-invest na sa mutual funds, ano? Or kahit yung mga Kaiser savers kasi naka-invest din sa mutual funds. So, congratulations, ano, if saver na kayo, and if hindi pa, you start right away, okay? Kasi time is always our ally in saving money. And magkano lang yan yung pag-start? 1,000, di ba? And pag-add, di naman required, pero 500 pesos lang. Kaya sa IMG, makikita mo, kahit security guard, kahit mga common na vendor, nakakapag-save talaga. Sige, so move on tayo. Number 3 na financial concept is the solid financial foundation. So, ano sinasabi sa solid financial foundation? Nakakita nyo ito, parang ano siya, no? Foundation. So, and may arrow tayo and it says go up. So, it should be going up. So, just like building a house, ano, or any structure, we always start from the ground up. Diba? Lahat naman siguro mag-agree tayo dito. Hindi naman siguro tayo gagawa ng bahay na uunahin lang yung atep kasi isang bagyo or isang lindol, wala na. 'Di ba? Lahat ng bahay naman, una talaga yung pundasyon, 'di ba? So, ganyan yung tinuturo ni IMG. Uunahin muna yung pundasyon. So, dito, tinuturo, and this is approved by the financial institutions. Ito talaga siya, no? And proven na talaga to. So, una is healthcare. Pangalawa, dapat meron kang protection or life insurance. Especially if you're a breadwinner, no, ng family, if you're the money machine of your family. But if you're single, of course you don't need it, ano, kasi wala ka namang sinusuportahan. Remember, yung purpose ng life insurance is income replacement. So if you're single, you just focus on investing and eliminating debts if you have, right? So, and then after protection, sabi dito, yun, eliminate debts or manage debts kung meron pa, no? And then, pang-apat, emergency funds. So, dapat may nakaset aside na emergency funds. And then, last na po yung investments. Pero, baka po andito kayo sa class na ito ngayon kasi may nagsabi po sa inyo or yung friend sa inyo, attend ka, tapos very interested ka sa investments. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's really good, no? And yan talaga yung common natin na aim minsan, ano, investments. Very attracted tayo sa investments. And usually, mga solid investments. So we have two types of investments, yung solid saka liquid. Yung solid, yung of course tangible, nakikita natin bahay, lupa, jewelries, sasakyan, what have you, ano. And yung liquid naman is yung stocks, mutual funds, yung bonds, index, yung mga equities, so yung mga ganon, ano. But here in IMG, we always recommend to have liquid investments first before you go to solid. Kasi same yung mangyayari kung puro solid ka, kung merong mangyari dito, itong mga scenario sa baba, mabibenta mo yung mga investments mo. Especially if it's an emergency na health, ano, nabibenta mo ito, yung mga lupa, bahay, and kung ang purpose mo sa bahay or sa lot is for investment, nabibenta mo siya ng mas maaga and mas mababa yung presyo kasi nga emergency. Marami tayong kakilala na isang sakit lang, isang pamilya, pagpasok ng hospital, mayaman, paglabas, mahirap na. Nabenta yung mga ari-arian, ano? So, ganyan. Kaya mahalaga na sakto yung pundasyon. Ito talaga yung tinuturo ni IMG. Okay? And actually, hindi na po ito secret, ano? Nakikita natin ito sa front page mismo ng ating libro. No? And yan, ano, yung solid financial foundation. Ito din lang yung finalo namin na mag-asawa dati when we started in IMG. It was really talagang binago namin yung buhay namin. So, in an aim to build emergency fund, wala kaming mga utang pero wala kaming emergency fund and we got scared, no, na, nga, no, what if mayari tapos wala tayong emergency fund. So, nag-sacrifice kami na, because we were renting an apartment then na 2-bedroom. Lumipat talaga kami ng boarding house lang na may double deck para 1 year makapag-save ng emergency fund. So, very proud kami na natapos talaga namin yun yung isang taon na nabuo namin yung emergency fund. And at the same time, kasi nag-iipon kami dito sa lilipatan namin na bahay na we transferred here mga 3 years ago. So, ang saya-saya namin na. So, nawala yung problema na iyon. And then, of course, when we joined IMG na na-solve talaga yung tatlo dito, which is healthcare, protection, and investment. So ngayon, assignment sa atin, so i-assess po natin yung mga sarili natin, yung finances natin. Meron na ba akong healthcare? Meron na ba akong protection? Wala na ba akong utang, or am I doing my best na mawala yung mga utang natin? And then, meron na ba akong sapat na emergency fund? Meron na ba akong investment that's working for me? Okay? So, ito yung aim natin, ano? That's why you're here in IMG. Lahat dito, ang ganda ng environment kasi lahat is na-i-encourage na ma-build ng sakto itong solid financial foundation. Maganda na influence yung community ng IMG kasi matuturuan talaga tayo nitong lahat. Okay, so natapos tayo sa ating mga financial concepts, which is X-curve, di ba? And then rule of 72, and then the solid financial foundation. Now, let's move on to the application. Paano ba? So, ito yung mga different investment vehicles. Ano? So, number one, unahin natin yung sa taas muna kasi dito naman tayo pinaka-interested. Ano? So, do we know about stock market and mutual funds? Investment. So, nabanggit ko kanina yung mga liquid na investments. Ano? So, liquid, stock. So, makikita natin dito mga iba't ibang kumpanya. Ano? Sa Pilipinas, we have BDO, Ayala, BPI, Jollibee, and lahat yan. Ano? So, ano ba ito? No? Ano ba itong stocks at mutual funds na ito? Ano? So, sinasabi dito, this allows you to earn what the wealthy are earning because this is ownership of shares for long-term goals. So ako dito din ako naglalagay ngayon. So may dalawa tayong ways ng pag-invest, which is direct and indirect. Direct meaning ikaw mismo yung magte-trade. Individually, magbabay ka nito ng mga companies na ito, shares ng mga companies na ito. But the challenge with direct investing is, of course, you need more money kasi may limit, may number of shares siya dapat mong mabili for each company. So meaning hindi ka makakapag-diversify kung especially if konti pa yung pera natin, 'di ba? And pangalawa, dapat may skill ka talaga. Kasi mahirap naman na mag-trade ka ng iyo nang wala kang skill. And pangatlo is dapat marami kang time. And if you have a job right now, mahirap, challenge siya kasi baka ma-miss mo yung mga update and ayun, nalugi na yung kumpanya na pinaglagyan mo ng pera. So, and most of us are working, right? And when you're trading, you have to be tutok and may internet from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So, that's why here in IMG, we recommend mutual funds. So, yung mutual funds, yung maganda sa kanya is, of course, tax exempt siya. So by law, wala siyang tax kasi design talaga siya for long-term goals. You know what, yung mutual funds is matagal na nag-exist sa Pilipinas pero konti lang yung may alam. Kasi dati, available lang siya talaga sa mga mayayaman kasi malaki yung kailangan niya na initial. Ngayon, as low as 1,000. When I joined, it was as low as 5,000 pesos. And ngayon, just I think last year, naging as low as 1,000 na siya. So, lahat tayo, no, pwede na talagang maging shareholder. No? So, ang ganda siguro ng pakiramdam na pupunta ka sa Jollibee, kakain ka, hindi ka lang consumer. Matutuwa ka kung maraming tao kasi alam mo na may pabalik sa'yo na pera kasi you are a shareholder of Jollibee. Kung mutual funds pala, no, so may fund manager na this is what they do all their lives. They are experts. So they're the one who do the trading for us. And they make sure na, of course, hindi tayo malulugi. And so far, lahat naman ng mutual fund companies sa Philippines, wala namang nalugi. Their aim is for us to make us wealthy. So, automatic diversified na po yung mutual funds. Pangalawa, no? So, tax-free. Marami pang benefits ito. But ito, very basic lang kasi may separate talaga tayo na class on investing. So I recommend that you also ask your friend to give you a link for a video for our class on investing. Or if you're already a member, may thorough talaga na training, na workshop dito about investments dito sa ating portal sa IMG. Alright, so to give lang a contrast kung ano yung difference ng stock market and mutual fund. So yung stock market, it's like, kasi kaya may luggage dito, no? Nilagay ko siya kasi, sample, pupunta po kayo ng US. Dalawang ways lang po, mahirap naman siguro na magbarko tayo. So it's either ikaw yung magpipiloto, which is mag-aaral ka magpiloto, gagastos ka para magpiloto. So you have to spend time to learn to pilot. Or magiging pasahero ka. So yung stock market investing is ikaw mismo yung magpipiloto papuntang Amerika. Yung mutual fund is pasahero ka. Pareho kayo dadating sa destination which is US. Right? So, mas maganda maging pasahero, less worries, right? So, ganyan yung mutual funds. And I've noticed, I was observing din no, kasi na-hype ngayon yung mga tao sa stock market, yung direct but most of the people na kakilala ko din na nagsa-stock market is hindi talaga successful on investing kasi yung natutunan ko din sa IMG is investing is behavioral habit siya kasi. So, kung nagsa-stock trading ka by yourself and especially if wala kang community that supports you, mahirap kasi emotional decision palagi. But if you're investing sa mutual funds, malaki yung chances talaga na makakapag-build ka ng wealth. And dito, yung mga kilala ko na nag-invest sa mutual funds are multimillionaires already. Ako, nag-grow ko talaga yung pera ko sa mutual funds din lang. And nakakatuwa kasi yung feeling, ang ganda na unti-unti mong na-reach yung pangarap mo kasi, di ba, every time na we have a goal, di ba, may kaakibat naman siyang price tag talaga. So, nalalaman mo kasi kung paano mag-compute. Tapos, magkano yung kailangan mo i-save para ma-achieve yung goal na yon. So, yeah. So, parang tumagal na ako dito sa mutual funds, but I really love this topic and learn more about this with a separate class. Okay? So, pangalawa po is emergency funds. And sabi dito, you must have 3 to 6 months of your monthly income saved in the bank. So 3 to 6 months, siguro kung single ka, 3 to 6 months. But if may pamilya ka, siguro 6 to 8 or 12 months. Kasi, for example, ngayon na may pandemic, how long na ba has it been going on? 5, 6 months? And if your emergency fund is just like 6 months, baka kulangin po tayo. Alright, so dapat mas malaki pa. And uunahin siya. Nakikita mo ngayon sa Facebook, maraming mga barter na pages. Yung Louis Vuitton nila, binarter na. Yung pati halaman binabarter kasi walang mga emergency funds. Minsan binabarter for grocery. So, yun So, importante ang emergency funds. Ito, gagamitin natin kung nasira yung bahay, kung nasira yung sasakyan, mga ganyang mga emergency. Hindi yung emergency na, uy, may emergency sale sa SM. Bili tayo ng bagong TV. So, hindi siya emergency, okay? So, yun. So, dapat, ito talaga, very important. And talagang nire-remind din kami ng mentor ko nito na dapat may emergency fund. And nakakatuwa kasi gawa talaga, siguro kung wala yung IMG, hindi namin din mabibuild yung emergency fund namin. Alright, so do you want to eliminate your debts? So may mga strategies po tayo, no? Learn the strategies in eliminating debts like snowball effect, debt roll up, attend the workshops. May mga free classes din tayo. 2 weeks ago, meron po tayong free class on debt elimination. Napakaganda po. Sana naka-attend kayo, isa kayo sa nakapag-attend. But if hindi, meron din tayo nitong class sa portal natin sa IMG. And ang pang-apat po natin is protection. Ano ba yung protection? So again, life insurance. If you are a breadwinner of the family, you must have one. Okay? Kasi what if we die too soon? Who will take care of your family? It's life insurance, right? And we have to know how to compute din, So ask your friend, ano ba yung magandang life insurance? And sasabihin ko na ngayon, it's term insurance. Hindi yung mga whole life kasi we don't need insurance our whole life. Do you agree? Kasi dadating yung time na graduate na yung mga anak natin, wala na tayong mga responsibilities. So yung importante is, ngayon kung may life insurance kayo, dapat mababa yung premium. Hindi yung purpose niya is for investment. Ibang vehicle yung investment, which is like mutual funds na. So yung insurance mo term para mas marami kang mas mailagay sa ating mga investments. Pagtanda mo, marami ka ng ipon. Okay? So marami pa pong discussions about dito sa atin ding portal sa IMG, if member na po kayo. Alright? And of course, the last one, the pinaka-important one, which is healthcare. The most common cause of bankruptcy ng every Filipino. It's really sad, but it's true. So, marami ding nako-confuse dito, pag na-invite mo or alam nila na may healthcare ka or alam nila sample yung sinasabi natin sa IMG. So, meron na naman ako niyan, Ma'am Hair, kasi yung insurance ko, merong healthcare. So, yung tinutukoy po niya is yung riders like critical illness or hospital income. Hindi po siya healthcare. Kasi insurance po yun and then may riders lang. Pag mapunta kayo ng hospital, hindi naman sasabihin ng hospital na may life insurance po ba kayo with a rider of critical illness? So, hindi. So, tatanungin po sa inyo is, may healthcare po ba kayo? Kasi kung may healthcare kayo, hindi kailangan ng deposit at saka maka-covered po, hindi po kailangan magbayad kung covered sa iyong healthcare. So hindi kayo kailangan magbayad kung check out na kayo ng hospital. So maraming difference yung rider natin sa insurance. Usually yung mga critical illness, kailangan talaga critical na sample. Masakit yung ulo mo, pupunta ka ng hospital, tapos hindi naman pala siya malala. Tapos, yung meron kayo is critical illness, kailangan pa siya talaga maging tumor para ma-covered kayo. So, what if masakit lang talaga yung ulo mo and pwede siyang ma-mend, no? So, healthcare ang kailangan mo. And, so malaki yung difference niya and I hope you get to know more about it. May mga separate na classes din tayo about dito, okay? But right now, let's focus on one of the types of healthcare that we highly recommend. And ito din yung kinuha ko talaga, after realizing the solid financial foundation. So number one is short term. So sa pangalan na short term is short term siya. So madalas meron tayo nito kung employed tayo ng isang kumpanya, may free tayo na healthcare. Familiar tayo sa IntelliCare, MaxiCare, Medicare. So ako, meron ako dati nito when I was still working sa corporate. So nagkasakit ako and naoperahan ako, ni-remove yung gallbladder ko. And my bill was more than 100,000. And because my healthcare sa company, I didn't pay a thing, not a peso. And also, when I was in college, nagkasakit din ako. And naman, appendix siya and nag-rupture and yung cost din was 100,000 plus. But I didn't have a healthcare kasi yung parents ko hindi naman aware ng healthcare. And that time, may emergency fund yung parents ko but maliit pa. So, ano yung ginawa ko? Na-bankrupt ko yung family ko, no? So, kawawa talaga. So, nagkautang talaga. Doon mo nakikita yung difference ng meron kang healthcare at saka wala. But those are short term. So, kung hindi mo magamit siya, for example, within this year, hindi siya mababalik sa'yo. Yung nilagay mo na pera is hindi mababalik sa'yo. For example, kung nasa company ka ngayon, pag alis mo ng kampanya, babawiin niya ng company mo. Hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin na, bakit 10 years na naman ako nagtatrabaho, bakit di ko pwedeng dalhin ito? So, hindi ganun, So, talagang iiwan mo yan sa company mo kasi part yan ng benefit mo sa company. Pag mag-retire ka na, wala na din yon. And usually, dyan natin kailangan ng healthcare. So, pangalawa is senior care, which is, ito naman is reimbursement type. So, this is for 61 years old up. And this type has a participation na percentage, which is 10%, tapos 90% sa healthcare company. So, reimbursement, no? So, shouldered ng healthcare company yung 90% and 10% sa iyo. Better na din, kaysa 100% talaga tayo magbabayad sa hospital. So, we recommend this for our seniors na din, And then, yung pangatlo, which is naka-insert ko talaga, is long-term care. So, ano ba yung long-term care? Let's get to know more about long-term care. So, ito, this is what we recommend for starters because it solves the three major financial needs nating mga Pilipino. So, kung makikita natin sa solid financial foundation, healthcare, protection, investments, solved na. What you need to work on na lang is to eliminate debts and to build emergency fund kung wala pa po tayo. Okay? So, ang ganda, no? Imaginein mo, parang magkakaroon ka na ng peace of mind. So, ito din yung nangyari talaga sa akin the moment yung in-apply ko na long-term care is na-approve. Ang lucky ng sigh of relief ko talaga. So, it's a solution, And let's discuss more about this through an example. So, ito siya, So, we call it the Kaiser 3-in-1 Savings Program. It has long-term care plus life insurance and investment. So, tinatawag din natin siyang 720 kasi 7 years kang mag-save. Then after 7 years, stop na talaga, Kahit gusto mo pa mag-save. So stop ka nang mag-save and yung mangyayari, bibigyan ka ni Kaiser ng Certificate of Full Payment and Visa card where ilalagay yung pera mo kung kailangan mo for medical reasons until the 20th year where it's the maturity period. After 20 years, pwedeng mo makuha yung pera mo ng lump sum with all the tubo kasi invested po sa mutual funds yung pera natin. So, sample dito, si Juan, kumuha siya ng K100 plan with an annual installment na 58,821. If this is monthly, it's 5,882. But I think he chose annual because he gets to save 2 months, So if times 2, it's 11,000, around 11,000 na saving. So, maraming nag-opt talaga ng annual para makapag-save ng 2 months. But if your goal is to really get covered, so you get started kahit monthly lang. Ano. So this is one of the plans lang. Marami pa po, may mas mababa pa dito, may mas malaki pa po na up to K1 million talaga. Kung may mga kakilala tayong mga businessman, yun yung usually kinukuha nila. Kaya i-share nyo din ito sa mga businessman. Ano. So ito yung benefit natin while we are saving for 7 years. So meron po tayong annual physical exam na benefit, yung basic, yung APE, which is fecalysis, urinalysis, chest x-ray, CBC, yung general na check-up ng doctor. And then dental health benefits, which is yung oral prophylaxis, yung simple pasta, simple tooth extraction. And then kung ma-hospital tayo, meron tayong room and board na merong 1,000 per day. And then kung ma-hospital tayo, meron tayong 60,000 per year na limit but if we don't get to use it, may good news ako mamaya na i-share ko din. And then may basic medical health benefits yung sa surgeon, anesthesiologist, and everything else. And number 6 and 7, I'd like to highlight this because I've really experienced it, not me, but I've witnessed yung nakapag-benefit talaga nito. So waiver of installment due to death or credit life, and waiver of installment and premiums due to total and permanent disability. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin nito? Meaning, kung si policyholder kinuha ni Lord, automatic yung plan niya magiging paid in full, mapapasa po sa kanyang beneficiary. Paid in full and yung beneficiary na po niya yung makakapag-benefit. Ang galing kasi walang ganito wala to sa iba na nabapasa. Usually life insurance lang talaga yung nakukuha, which is andito din, term life insurance. So example ko po, may team po kami sa Tacloban who died last year, summer, April of last year due to dengue, and she's pretty young, 27 years old pa po, but yun, very promising. She's an aspiring lawyer, third year ng lawyer niya, ng law niya, and then she's also working sa DPWH, and she has 2 kids. So she's a breadwinner. So ano nangyari? Hindi talaga natin masasabi ano mangyayari sa buhay natin. So she succumbed to dengue. She really didn't make it. And at that time, she was still at the 11th month ng kanyang paghuhulog ng kanyang Kaiser. So anong nangyari? So kahit 11 months pa siyang nakapag-pay, hindi 7 years, yung plan niya na transferred sa primary beneficiary, which is her husband, considered paid in full. Tapos nakatanggap din si husband ng term life insurance na kung sa K100, 450,000. So pag tanggap ni husband ng life insurance, talagang nagamit niya dun sa pagpapa-enroll ng mga bata kasi timing mag-enroll na yun kasi June. So malaking talaga help talaga yung mga ganitong mga produkto. And ang galing kasi nakita ko talaga kung gaano siya kaganda. Nakita ko din yung pag-transfer ng policy to the husband, pinapirma si husband. So talaga, I think this will really solve the poverty problem sa Philippines kung meron lang mga ganitong produkto ang bawat Pilipino, And meron pa dito, if aksidente yung cost, double. So hindi lang 450, magiging 900,000. Meron dito na nasagasaan, 3 months pa lang nag-pay, nakakuha talaga ng 900,000 and transferred din sa beneficiary yung niya, yung plan. So hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari. Sabi pa nga, hope for the best but prepare for the worst. So prepare tayo kasi especially if we have families who are umaasa sa atin. And of course, number 10, family assistance is just an assistance service. Sample, ma-hospital po yung kapamilya natin, and wala siyang Kaiser, so we can ask Kaiser to help us just get him admitted, pero tayo pa din yung magbabayad. It's just that hindi na kailangan magda-deposit kasi usually magda-deposit po tayo kung wala tayong healthcare. So ang ganda-ganda po ng ito pa lang, sa 7 years pa lang ito na benefit niya. What if after natapos na po ako mag-save ng 7 years, ito na yung benefit niya. So yung pera natin tumutubo siya annually ito kasi nga invested sa mutual funds, and meron na po tayong outpatient benefit, inpatient benefit, maternity benefits, pre-existing yung mga sakit natin na pre-existing, covered na po. Dreaded illness is covered. Additional health benefit, long-term care benefit. So ito po siya, so may mga calculations na po dito. Makikita natin na yung nalagay po ni Juan is 411,000 lang in a span of 7 years. Pero pag mature po niya, meron na po siyang 1.1 million. No? So, ang galing, ano? Wala kang ginawa. Kasama na po dito yung computation sample, hindi po niya nagamit for the first 7 years kasi siguro employed siya and he has his own long-term, he has his own short-term. So, yun yung ginamit niya muna or talagang healthy lang talaga siya. So, si Kaiser nagre-reward if healthy tayo. Ano? So, may bonus siya na 85% sa contract price aside sa mga tubo. Kaya naging 1.1 million siya. And what if at 42, kasi bata pa siya, hindi pa niya to kailangan. So, kasi pwede na ito nating makuha, no, lump sum, pero pwede din na iwan lang natin at patubuhin at kunin talaga kung kailan na natin kailangan, especially if may sakit na po tayo. So, eto si Juan, iniwan lang niya muna sa Kaiser yung pera niya. Pag 60 niya, anong nangyari? Yung pera niyang 1.1 naging 6.4 million. And pag age 65 niya, naging 10.4 million. Galing, ano, wala kang ginawa pero tumubo yung pera mo. That's because this is invested. So, ano ba yung value ng 10.4? How many years from now? 40 years from now siguro. Konti na din lang ito. Kasi nga, di ba, ngayon pa lang sample yung angioplasty, yung sa heart, it costs 1 million plus na. So, kung wala tayong healthcare ngayon, saan natin kukunin yung 1 million? Kung may savings tayo, good. If wala, utang na naman tayo, loan na naman tayo. Baka yung iwan natin sa mga pamilya natin is mga utang, hindi yung legacy, hindi yung wealth, no? So, let's do our best to solve that cycle of poverty sa ating pamilya by having this long-term care. So, so be part of our community po sa IMG. May action plan po tayo dito na recommended and this is what I did also 4 years ago. So, meron tayong tinatawag na basic membership. The cost is 6,000 pesos. That is IMG membership and Fidelity Life Insurance. This is micro insurance that costs 500 pesos lang po one time. Hindi gaya po ng iba na magbabayad ka po ng monthly. So, ito, 50,000 na coverage, 500 lang binabayad mo. Pero kung meron ka na like St. Peter, ganyan, hindi mo na kailangan, pwede lang 5,500, ano? So, depende pa sa inyo. So, ano ba yung meron sa basic membership? So, lifetime enrollment to financial education classes. And who teaches us there? Here, these are billionaires already like Rex Mendoza, sila Brother Bo Sanchez, ano? So, bibigatan po yung mga mentors ni Brother Bo, saka sila Sir Rex, ano? So, talagang kung gusto mong yung purpose mo is to become wealthy and to leave wealth to your family and to, not give them financial worries. So, be mentored by these people. 6,000 lang, lifetime na po yung ating benefit na ito. And then, free financial check-up. So, kung may doctor na check-up, dito meron ding check-up sa sakit sa bulsa. Di ba? Kung meron tayong pera, paano po ba ma-protect ito? Paano ma-sustain? Kung wala tayong pera, paano ba dumami yung pera natin? So we can always approach a mentor, kung paano ito gawin. And then automatic, meron po tayong 100,000 na personal accident insurance. 6,000 lang binayad mo, meron ka ng 100,000 na personal accident insurance. And yung na-mention ko kanina na Fidelity, ito yon 50,000 memorial. And then free eye checkup and frame. So, sa De Los Reyes po, partner po natin. So, itong frame, free po. Binayaran ko dito yung lens lang. So, instead na, I think, 4,500, naging 1,500 lang yung binayaran ko nito. Ano? Kasi, yung mas mahal pala is yung frame. Ano? So, when you go to De Los Reyes Optical, you have your eye checked and then pili ka lang ng frames. Yung mom ko, ito yung favorite po niya na benefit kasi gusto niya nagpapalit palagi ng salamin. Ano? So, kung yung mga mama natin, maybe they want to take advantage of this benefit, yung parents natin, ano? And then, ito yung favorite ngayon ng marami. Online mutual fund account with 1,000 initial investment. So, automatic po, shareholder na kayo. Pag member po kayo ng IMG, shareholder na kayo ng BDO, ng SM, ng BPI, ng mga malalaking kampanya. Kasi po, yung 1,000 po, 1,000 po dyan ay invested na po sa mutual funds. So kaya maraming nagpapamember ngayon kahit pandemic, especially kasi mababa yung prices ng stocks, kaya mas mura nating mabibili. Imagine niyo pagkatapos ng pandemic, aangat na yung presyo, yung value ng shares niyo din aakyat. Kaya marami yung nagpapamember ngayon. So at saka baka yung rason din na nandito kayo ngayon. Ano? So ang galing. Dati when I joined, wala pa ito. Talagang nag-open pa ako ng mutual fund. So, ngayon ang dali-dali na lang kasi online na lang. Dati paper pa. So, ginawa talaga yung lahat ni IMG para mapadali na talaga sa mga members yung pag-invest. And then access to Dominate online marketing tool. This is a bonus. And then discount on courses, car, property purchases. So kanina may nag-share na member na bili siya ng Mitsubishi Strada, and yung na-save niya is 158,000. Imagining niyo yung membership is just 6,000 tapos yung na-save niya because IMG member siya is 158,000. That's because wala yung middleman. Direct tayo sa lahat ng mga car companies. Diba? Baka gusto niyo din yan na benefit kasi bibili kayo ng sasakyan. Financed or cash, it's okay. And then the second one, which is what we highly recommend, is the associate membership. What is associate membership? So meron na po tayong ito, no, may extra. So ang cost nito is 12,382. Yung membership lang mainly is yung basic is 6,000. So ano ba yung 6,000? Minsan pampalatsyon lang natin yan, papakain sa ibang tao. Or, dine out with a family. So what is a little sacrifice na 6,000 para sa lifetime na benefit, ano? And yeah, so ito yung associate membership. Meron na po siyang kasama na Kaiser. Yung kanina yung na-discuss natin, initial sa Kaiser. So ito yung mga additional. So instead, 100,000, magiging 1 million na po yung personal accident. Tapos magiging 500,000 na po yung memorial benefits. Retirement natin, automatic, meron na po tayong 1.1 million. And then you can have a chance to do what I do also, or what your friend does, which is to become a financial educator. Kasi kulang po yung financial educator sa Pilipinas. Marami pong mga ahente ng mga life insurance, pero kulang po yung financial educator. And this is a more rewarding career, I have to tell you. Kasi ito mapapamana natin sa mga anak natin. And marami na talaga yung mga na-change na buhay dito sa IMG because of this benefit. And then meron tayong brokerage na pwede natin itong gawing business. So ito na yung nangyari sa akin. So dati employee po ako. After a year joining IMG, na-let go ko na po yung job ko. Kasi I find fulfillment here. Nakakapagdulong ko talaga ako sa mga Pilipino kasi napoprotect natin sila, natutulungan natin na umangat yung buhay nila, from kahirapan. And kasi dati I was working sa mga companies na nasa labas ng bansa. So sino na tutulungan ko sila, yung company nila. But dito sa IMG, talagang every Filipino, mga teachers, kahit na common na Filipino, na kahit mayayaman, kasi mayayaman, hindi rin minsan nila alam kung paano i-protect yung pera nila. Minsan nawawala lang bigla kasi nga hindi pa marunong mag-manage ng pera. So ayun, natutulungan natin sila paano ma-protect yung pera nila. Yung mga naghihirap is matulungan natin sila na ma-increase yung cash flow nila. So ito yung nagagawa ng IMG, and maraming rewards like plaques, watch. Itong Rolex watch binigay po ni IMG when I was able to help a number of people na nakapag-enroll sa IMG and nakapag-save. And then maraming free travels. May free HMO din po. So instead na dati I have to work 8 to 9 hours, aking pinagtatrabahuan na kampanya. Tapos para ako merong HMO, pero dito free na siya. And this is ano ba yung ginagawa ko, 'di ba? Which is sharing lang financial education. So maganda talaga siya. So kung member po tayo, we can increase cash flow by becoming an entrepreneur. So hindi naman to required, wala namang quota dito, no? But it's your option kasi baka gusto niyo po ma-increase yung cash flow niyo. Marami sa atin yung gusto naman siguro ng extra income, So maganda siyang avenue kasi sample kung agent ka ng sasakyan, talagang sasakyan lang yung mabibenta mo dito. Lahat andito, healthcare, life insurance, investments, real estate, lahat, non-life, lahat, ang dami. So it's up to you how to take advantage of this, but it's pwede sa'yo. And dito wala kang quota. Like for example, associate kayo ngayon and wala kayong natulungan ngayong buwan, hindi naman ibig sabihin na mawawala na yung contract mo the following month. So lifetime siya. And again, wala siyang quota, kaya masaya. Pero dito sa IMG, the more that you understand what we do, the more ka talaga mako-compel to really share. And kaya nga, kahit wala kaming quota, yung production is really, record-breaking pa din kasi maganda yung ginagawa ng IMG, which is to really help the Filipinos now, every Filipino family. So parang kahit nga pandemic ngayon, yung business ni IMG is really soaring. it's like a divine intervention, ano, kasi yung mga tao nakaka-realize kung ano yung importansya ng emergency fund, kung ano yung importansya ng healthcare, kaya marami ang sumasali din, ano. So, tsaka baka yan din yung rason kung bakit kayo andito. Ayan, so pakita lang natin kung ano yung income potential po, ano, kung mag-do kayo ng career. So, in IMG, we have a system. You just have to follow it para ma-sustain yung mission din, ano, and ma-sustain siguro yung savings nyo hanggang sa makapagpadami na po kayo ng inyong investments. And yun, ano, so what to do? Join our advocacy, which is on financial education. You enroll as a member, yung 6,000, and then become an associate, which is you own your Kaiser. This is the associate membership na, yung 12,382, but this can vary depending po sa gusto nyo na retirement na money. And then, may mga milestones po tayo na tinatawag. The more people that you help, of course, the more money that comes in. So, nagre-reciprocate lang po siya kung gaano po kabig yung heart natin to really share to people what we learn in IMG. So, in 3 months, you can earn up to 55,000 extra just by helping other people. Okay? So, I hope that makapag-take advantage din po tayo nito. So, again, get in touch with your inviter and have yourself logged in here. There's data privacy din naman na act dito para hindi din mawala, ma-abuse yung information natin. So protected po tayo. IMG is very compliant po sa government. So congratulations in advance po, no? And welcome in advance po sa ating community. Together, let us achieve our dreams. My name again is Sharina Advincala. You have here my details. You can get them. And you can also add me in Facebook. So maraming salamat po. I'll leave you with a quote na sinasabi po ng mentor ko, which is, financial independence is not a dream, it's a decision. So decide now, do not procrastinate kasi ang daming nasasayang na oras at pera sa pag-procrastinate. So thank you po sa lahat and have a blessed evening po. Thank you for spending your time with me. Goodbye po.
I am a proud IMG campaigner because our mission with IMG Educate All is seamless. In Lumang, we share and spread our advocacy to the families who are in.
I am a proud IMG campaigner because I was encouraged and motivated to help more families and prevent them from becoming a victim of massacre.
I am a proud IMG campaigner because I was able to teach my co-teachers the importance of saving money for their future and their retirement.
I am a proud IMG campaigner because this has inspired the training of the teachers. We are not always subject to teachers, but we can also be financially educated and become financial educators as well.
I am a proud IMG campaigner because the something to build a solid financial foundation, which I can't wait to share with more families in the future.
I am a proud IMG campaigner because I was able to share the knowledge of financial independence to people.
I'm a proud IMG campaigner because this changed my life from a domestic helper to a financial educator.
I am a proud IMG campaigner because I was able to touch lives through this campaign and transport people to where they ought to be.
I am a proud IMG campaigner because it's amazing to bring financial knowledge to people and guide them towards a debt-free life.